Dungeons&Dumbness is a mature Dungeons & Dragons podcast and not suitable for young listeners. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dungeons and Dumbness, this amazing podcast that is run so well, it is totally not befitting of the name, because the rest of us are totally not D and dumb. Welcome back, everybody. My name is George. I am the DM. I am the host. I am the master of the dungeons, and that's really that's my whole job here. I talk. I don't even really do much for this podcast. I'm not really supposed to be here, right, guys? That's not my job.
How did you get in my house?
Who are you?
The window is unlocked.
No, George.
This isn't even your home!
This is my home. That's my home now.
This isn't even your home!
For those of you who are tuning in to episode 8 now, wow, we're on episode 8. This podcast has been alive for a year and we're only on episode 8. Good job, guys. We're doing great job.
Going steady.
We're going real steady. For those of you just tuning in to episode 8, what the hell are you doing? Go start with episode 1. I guarantee you,
episode 2.
You're not gonna understand anything today if you don't go watch episode 1 because it's in chronological order. That just doesn't make sense.
You should also peer review with your friends.
100%. Make sure to post your comments down in the comment section. Also, we're gonna give a quick shout out to that one person who just keeps commenting parabolic microphone.
Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Who is that?
We're gonna see how long you can keep going for, buddy. You
Every episode. I will be so proud of you. I'll give you a shout out.
I have a parabolic microphone.
We'll know if you ever miss an episode. We'll know you're dead. And we'll make sure to do a tribute
you will be
for
missed.
you. You will be solely missed by the cast of D and Dumb.
What's up, guys? It's me, it's Nick, and today we're doing a character introduction, alright? You'll never see this one coming, alright? I play the great, the only Gabbo Goblin. He's a thief, rogue, alright? Thieves are cool, they get fast hands. I haven't used that a single time, it's awesome. And he loves to steal, he does all that good stuff because rogue, and that's the one thing that rogues are good for. Now, for a fun fact. So, Gabbo is really interested, and he likes to just observe bugs. He thinks they're cool and interesting, and that they're creatures that everybody just hates on, so that's why he also has a little bit of respect for them. He thinks they're cool, but everyone else doesn't like them. There is no similarities to his character here at all, 100%, I promise. Anyways, that's all I have. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's me, Brian, also known as Ellotte. I know, it's wonderful. Today's fun fact about Ellotte is that he was orphaned. Not because his family died, but because he doesn't have a family. Yep, that's about it. Mysteriously, he just showed up one day. And then he worked for the fairy army. I don't know what the name of that is yet. I'll have to discuss it with a certain individual. Or find out.
Yeah, come on, Gabbo.
Wait, he's irresponsible?
Because I know so much about fairy armies. I formed them, actually. Me and that one guy, Steve, you know.
Holy shit.
You know Steve?
Hello, everyone. This is Rani. I am playing the character Mindy the human wizard. She is sort of a witch and has now joined this adventure with these other 3 fine adventurers. She is no, I already said that. Sorry, the next thing is that I talk about my fun fact. Fun fact, Mindy is a big fan of drugs. She knows how to do them in moderation. I can see the crowd cheering. Mindy can do them in moderation. She believes in that, but she'll never be a prude about it. But her lines are specifically drinking alcohol and hurting other people, like getting rowdy, violent kind of drunk. She doesn't like that at all. But otherwise, yeah.
My name's Laura. I play Valentine, the Tiefling Paladin. My little fun fact for the day is that I named her after Valentine from Skullgirls because I'm really bad at picking names. So I picked a game from it's a girl and she's got big boobs and it's from a video game. So.
So, last time we left you guys off, shit happened. You started to explore the more desolate future that you had learned has, in fact, become a much more distant future than when you guys had fought previously with the Jackals. You did a little bit of exploring. You decided to leave the town of Ravenstone and began making your way to the capital city of Escale City. Along the way, you guys had a few random encounters, one of them with a rather friendly and 100% not at all trickster god disguised as a dragon, a green dragon named Pure! Everybody loved Pure, and he is going to be the new plushie on the merch site because I said so. Next thing you guys knew, you came to the walls of Escale City to quite literally see them as giant towering walls that stood more than hundreds of feet high. They were touching the heavens above. And you got Pure to help you guys in your assistance to getting there. However, you heard rumor from Pure that there was something dangerous within the city. Something deadly. And Pure made you agree to help him in defeating the strange creature within the city. Now, what Pure is going to do after, nobody knows what Pure. But we'll see what happens with that. However, upon reaching the top of the walls, you guys heard and saw some creepy shit and decided, let's maybe not do that right away. Before summoning Mindy's very helpful witch hut to sleep out beside the walls before hearing some creepy shit in the middle of the night. And everyone just was like, we're going to sleep through this. So as we zoom back into our intrepid adventurers, our devilish daredeviling heroes, our crusaders of comedy, you all wake up from a nap that was about 8 hours long and could be called a rest. In fact, you could even call it a long rest. As, once again, all of you, I'm going to get you all to make me perception checks with disadvantage.
God, I love perception. Let me pull up my character sheet and perceive.
Oh boy.
18!
9.
Let me say that again, by
man.
the way. I rolled an 18.
With disadvantage?
That is correct, with disadvantage.
Right, I got an amazing, immaculate 7.
Okay. So that's 1. And then the second dice roll.
Why are you rolling again?
Disadvantage.
I think you can get lower than 1, man.
No. So I didn't roll a 1, so I rolled the first dice and then I rolled the second. And I'm not shitting you, I rolled a 19 and a natural 20.
Okay. What is your total?
20.
All right. Gabbo and Mindy, the two of you are still half waking up, still kind of groggily awakening yourselves, and you kind of like roll back over into bed for a few more minutes. Valentine and Ellotte, you guys can hear in the far distance, seemingly once again from behind the walls, a sound that, unlike all the other sounds you've heard, is a lot closer than the sounds from before. This one sounds like a thudding noise, and it sounds like it was incredibly close to where you guys were camped out at. Ellotte and Valentine, the two of you hear a sound that is seemingly much closer than all of the other sounds you guys had heard throughout the night. Throughout the night, everyone had kind of been like slowly startled, awake and back to sleep, of sounds of like banging against the walls, but they seem to be more echoes coming from deeper within the city. This one sounds like a banging noise that came from the outermost layer of the city, the wall directly next to you guys. And I'll say, Ellotte, with your 20, you can tell that there is also a rumbling in the ground that is very, very faint, but you can feel it.
All right, guys. Not to be alarmed, but it's getting closer.
What do you say?
You are awfully nonchalant for a random
I
rumbling.
just woke up. What's going on?
How could
What's
you
going
say
on, guys? What's going on? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? I was just taking a nap, and all of a sudden there was like something crazy going on. I'm picking my mic. I need to step away.
Ellotte just kind of like takes a deep breath in and just walks out of the hut.
Ellotte, I'm going to give you a perception check now at a neutral roll as you step outside of the hut.
Yeah, he would be taking in his surroundings. Let's see. Also, I have really shit wisdom. Apparently not. 19? Oh, 18.
That's shit wisdom?
I do.
As
I've-
you begin
Well, not shit.
stepping outside and begin taking in surroundings, you can see quite plainly a large crack in the walls, probably about a mile or so south of where your guys' camp is currently set up. You can see what looks to be just a large crack on the outside of the walls.
Huh.
And a crack,
Not there.
I was about to say, a crack that you can definitely remember was not there yesterday.
I don't know if this should be concerning or not. But no matter what I say to the chuckle fucks back inside, they're not gonna fucking listen to me. So I'm just gonna wait until they look at it. Why am I talking to myself? God, these people are driving me insane. And he just stands
I think I'll walk
outside.
outside and see it too.
I'll say as everybody
Big
kind of
ass
slowly wakes up, if you step outside, you
I'm fully asleep. I fell back asleep by accident.
all right.
Can we just like leave him in there until it gets unsummoned and he falls out?
100%.
Yeah.
Valentine and Mindy, as you guys step out, you can see quite plainly the giant crack that is in the wall ahead of you, like that is south of you guys. Can I get the three of you? Can I get you guys to make me just wisdom checks?
4.
19.
23.
Mindy and Valentine.
Wait, I made a check. Does that mean that you have to roll to see
Oh,
if I
you
use
did
my
succeed
negative
on a roll.
inspiration?
Let's see if I'm. Wow. I needed to roll below a 20. I rolled a 20. So your negative inspiration is there for another day.
You could choose to use it.
As
You can choose to fail.
as you guys, the roll's been called. I'm gonna just go with it. As you guys begin observing this wall, Mindy and Valentine, you guys are okay, but Ellotte, as you have now been facing this for a while, you were kind of thinking to yourself like, "Oh, I'm going crazy. Like, what is going on? Like, why is there this giant crack in the wall?" But then all of a sudden, it starts to set in with you. All of the noises that you guys have been hearing from all around you have been from inside of the city. And you've heard from Pya that nothing from the outside has been able to attack the wall and do any kind of damage to it. And this is a giant crack. It's a crack that maybe that runs up about half the length, like half the total height of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you become a little frightened. In fact, very frightened. What are you going to do if this breaks out? What are you going to do if you have to fight this creature? You are very small. You can grow big, but this thing must be way bigger than even you can get to.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
So, what are you guys going to do?
My face.
Like, how thick is the crack? Like, could a person fit through it? Or is it just like...
If you'd like, you're more than welcome to go up and investigate the wall.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, go ahead. As you approach the wall where the crack is now, you can see that the crack does run quite deep. If you just kind of like press your body into it or like put your arm in, you feel you can probably get about double the width of like your arm in like deep into the wall. It's not quite fully formed enough that you can walk halfway into the wall, but you can tell that the depth is there.
Could the little one fit?
Did you just call me the little one?
Either of you.
We do have small and tiny, yeah.
Yeah. So can you fit? Can you like
I can fly over.
cave dive? But like, what's in the crack?
I don't
Cave
care
dive.
what's in the crack. There's probably wall in the crack.
We don't know that.
But is there a crack in the wall?
Maybe there is.
Okay, well, we shouldn't. I agree. We shouldn't probably not get too comfortable with the crack in the wall.
As the three of you are sitting here and investigating this part of the wall, this large crack on the outside, Gabbo, in your sleep, you begin to hear whispering to you. Whispering that is very familiar to you. As you're not startled awake, but just gently awoken. As you look around you and where was Mindy's hut, you are now currently surrounded in this eerie void-like fog with astral swirls of blue and crimson around you. It looks very similar to looking into your lantern.
Well, this should be safe. I'm gonna have a little wander around then.
As you go to stand, you feel your body below you is not there. You're just looking around and taking in the vision of around you.
Is there like a roll I could make to figure out if this is a dream?
I'll give you your choice of either an insight check or an intelligence roll.
Okay, I got a +1 to insight. Okay, that's a 5.
This feels very real. This feels like you're just naturally here.
Can I just like swim around then and see what's up?
As you try to feel yourself move, again, you don't find yourself changing perspective. Everything around you looks the exact same. After about 2-3 minutes of you, I'll say, existing in this area, you begin to see these like pale blue figures beginning to form in the void and fog around you, similar to like the way that the spirits or the magic in your jar and lantern kind of begin to form and like show you things. As you begin to stare at them, you see 4 figures, each resembling you and the other members of your adventuring party, facing down against a giant fissure that runs from the ground below you into the vertical surface in front of you. As the fissure breaks, large spouts of gas seem to form out from the fissure, and all you see are eyes darting around in the gas that is released.
I just love the absent stare.
I don't know what to say.
After another moment, you are, this time, jarringly awoken as you snap back to reality. Whoa, there goes gravity. As you tumble out of your cot, landing on the ground to your side, you see that your jar has rolled out of your bag, and you can see the one pair of eyes still kind of lingering in the jar before slowly fading into the purplish blue darkness.
Can I pick it up and see if there's something wrong? If all is good here?
What would you like? What are we doing here? Do you want to try and do a religion check?
I can attempt a religion check.
I'll give you the choice of either religion or arcana.
Oh, so they're both gonna be bad. Okay, religion's a +0 and Arcana's a +0, so it doesn't matter which either that I do.
I do need
Oh,
you to
that's actually not bad.
the roll what you're gonna do before you do it, though.
Arcana.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay. As you do, the jar whispers to you once again. This time, voices that just say, "So, tread carefully."
Can I I want to make a wisdom save for myself to not become fearful.
I'll give that to you.
Dude, it's never done this before.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Okay, I really hope I fail.
I really hope you fail. What's your inspiration at currently?
I got 2.
Oh, darn.
I got an 11.
You don't find yourself succumbing to the paranoia, but you do feel yourself becoming more anxious. This is definitely not something you have seen before. This is some strange magic that you have seen out of this seemingly normal jar you've carried around with you that has strange magic in it, but this is more strange than the strange you've seen.
Carefully gonna put it back.
As you do, can I get everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Yes!
I love dexterity
thing.
saving throw.
Oh no. Wait, no, this could be good.
21. Just roll the just I'll take it as a fail.
Yeah, so Laura, you are now at 0 inspiration, and that is going to be a 2.
Let me see my features real quick.
17.
Gabbo
19.
and Ellotte.
Uh,
Actually,
Let's
Ellotte,
see.
are you currently flying?
yeah.
Then you don't need to make a dexterity saving throw. You're okay.
Oh, sick.
Mindy, what was your roll to?
17.
Everybody except for Valentine, you managed to keep your balance as a very large, unearthly tremor
I
begins
just have a
to
question before you describe the scene.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I make a save anyways to try and... Since Valentine failed, can I try and save Valentine?
I'll give you a dexterity save to see if we can add to Valentine's roll.
I did get a 17.
Okay. I'll split the difference and call that a 14 to add with Valentine's 2 to make it a 16, which will beat the DC.
Sick.
As you guys all begin to shake and feel this vibration, Valentine, you go to slip and you were about to fall on a piece of jagged rock from the cracks around you, but thanks to Ellotte, he kind of grabs you and just muscles you back up as this unearthly tremor begins to shake through the ground, sending vibrations clattering. All you can hear from around you is the rumbling of rock, earth, and stone as you look from above you and you see small pieces of the wall itself from the crack are beginning to shake. And for a very brief moment, you guys feel the earth begin to pull away from itself as a very small crack in the grass forms at the base of the wall.
In order to avoid this whole thing, the way I want to just describe what I'm doing is I just jump onto the nearest person.
So you're still in the hut.
I am? Is there an object? Can I jump is there a pole of the hut I can just clamber onto?
There's Mindy's cauldron.
I'm going on the cauldron.
Good luck.
Good thing you didn't fail the dex save or I would have had you fall in the cauldron.
I should have failed!
So
Let him fail for inspiration.
after a few... No.
Yeah, can I take away 5 from my roll to fail?
No. After a few minutes of this shaking, you all manage to kind of steady yourselves as the rumbling ceases. But looking down on the ground, you can now see this small fissure in the ground has formed. It's only about half a meter long, and you can feel it. It only probably goes about 4 inches, 5 inches deep.
Can I investigate the grass crack?
I'll give you a point of inspiration for grass crack. That was good. Yes, you may investigate the grass crack.
I'm just nodding in approval.
I'm gonna walk over then to everybody else.
Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
As you go and you approach the fissure, you see for the briefest of moments a small, dark purple blackish substance of vapor rises up from the fissure before into the air and mixing with the clouds around you.
As a magic partaker, do I maybe know something about that? Like where it could have originated from or what might have caused it?
I'll give you an Arcana roll.
Big ol' 5.
No. You've never seen magic that seems to naturally produce on its own. You don't see an origin of a spell, and it disappears so quickly you don't really have time to study it.
Well, I tried. Can I stick my hand in the grass crack?
Yes, you can stick your hand in the grass crack. It goes about 5 inches deep. Nothing else of note. You just have your hand in the earth.
Okay, so I'm fisting the grass crack.
I was about to say you're fisting the grass crack. Good job.
I'm fisting the grass crack.
So, as you guys see, Gabbo now comes over. You guys are now all together in front of this large crack. What's your plan?
Right, so I have rope. I'm just gonna, like, can I hand it to someone? And I'm just gonna tie it around my leg. I'm going in.
Into the fissure?
Yep.
Uh,
I'm 3 feet in height. I can fit.
it's 5 inches deep.
Oh, I've got my measurement units mixed up.
Alright, so as Gabbo goes to jump in.
As he does that, as he has it tied in, I let him do it, and then as soon as he hits the 4-inch mark, I just keep pushing him in with my foot.
As Gabbo's leg is stuck in the grass crack.
You're just not trying hard enough. Just keep going.
Can I want dexterity to go further or something? I want to go even further beyond.
You'd have to dig.
I'm gonna dig.
You start digging and you feel your hands meet against hard rock and stone. This is not
damn it.
soft earth that you can just kind of claw out with your hands. This is hard rock that you are feeling.
Alright, I gotta get out of here, I think. The fun's over.
So wait, does the grass crack connect with the wall crack?
Yes, you can
Okay.
see that as you trace your follow with your eyes along from the top of the wall crack down to the grass crack.
Does it look like the wall crack might have opened up more after this?
It does look like it has opened up more.
Can I put my hand in it again?
You can feel like you can get about double your arm width length in, plus another 2 inches deep.
I did it. Guys, it's deeper! Send the little one in!
We need to open up more. I gotta get in there.
Send the little one. Send the little one.
Alright, I'll do it.
What did we do to cause this?
How
And how can
hard
we
can
do
I
it
throw
again?
Gabbo?
What's your strength score?
I'm not gonna resist. I'm gonna let it happen.
My strength score is 14, but my athletics is +5.
I'd say you can throw him decently well. I don't know about very hard. You could just
My strength is even more.
What if I become big and then give myself a +2?
you could probably throw him a little bit
I have
harder.
an 18 strength. What if I do it? And then you don't have
know
to
what?
waste your big thing.
Combined, you guys could probably throw Gabbo hard decently.
Can I dexterity to position myself and point myself to aim better?
As what I'm hearing is that you guys are just going to thunder
We're gonna chuck
chuck
him in, yeah.
You're gonna thunder chuck Gabbo into the crack.
I'm
That-
allowing this to happen. I'm not resisting.
Okay,
I want to go in.
I just want to make sure you guys understand. This is a crack that kind of starts out very thin and narrow at the top, and then just slowly widens out like a cavern base at the bottom of the wall.
Yes, he has a rope tied to his foot.
Yeah, I still got it.
So Valentine, when you're walking into the wall, you're able to walk about your body's width in, and then stick your arm a little bit further down, a very, very thin and narrow part of the crack that's about wide enough for your arm to fit down.
Okay, maybe throwing Gabbo isn't the best idea. I feel like it might cause more injury.
What
than
you're
harm,
basically
or
trying to
harm than
do
good.
is huck Gabbo, You're trying to huck Gabbo into a sewer grate opening with the sewer grate still on top of it.
God, I wish.
See, I knew that's what was gonna happen, and I really wanted to do it anyway.
Okay, let's try it. Okay, you know what? If you're willing, I'll do it. Let's throw Gabbo.
With Gob willing.
With Gob willing.
Yep.
Yes. You have my full consent.
All right.
It's consensual, so it's fine.
Gabbo, give me a dexterity saving throw. Valentine and Ellotte, give me athletics checks.
I got a 14 on the dice, so that's a 20.
7?
I got a natural 20. I really hate this guy. I need to vent my frustrations.
I feel a little bad, so I'm not fully in it.
So Gabbo, each of them kind of grab you by like half of your body and just go to throw you.
Yep.
Your right side of your body is traveling very fast. The left side of your body is not traveling very fast, causing you to spin midair.
Can I describe how I think this happened?
Go describe how the Gabbo curveball special is gonna go.
So they went like a 1, a 2. Like I have one arm, one leg, and Valentine has one arm, one leg, and we're like going back and forth.
I have 2 arms and 2 legs, actually.
Point of inspiration. Point of inspiration. That's good.
And so Valentine, kind of just wants to do a little throw, and then Elliot catches on. It's like, nah, this little shit. And then, as soon as like Valentine lets go, Elliot then goes into full like fucking spin, and then shot puts Gabbo into the crevice. Like he does like 2 spins and then lets him go, and he just fucking frisbees in.
So Gabbo, what was your dexterity saving throw?
20. Not natural, though.
Okay, that's not enough.
Okay.
You're still taking damage from that.
Alright.
Gabbo, you're taking 15 points of bludgeoning damage. As you are...
Now, can I count this thing in the wall as a foe that I can see?
No.
You can consider me the foe
You
in
can
question.
consider Ellotte the foe for chucking you. But
So can I take half damage
No.
from Uncanny Dodge?
No.
No, I was allowed to step, and I'm going to take 15 points of damage.
As you are concussed, heavily wounded. How much HP do you have? What's your max HP?
I have 37, so I'm at 22 health.
Okay. So it's not quite your half.
I'm just going to be seeing, like, a triple of everything right now, and I'm just going to be in my mind like, oh my god, it worked.
Gabbo, can you make me a Constitution saving throw real quick? We're gonna see if you get.
What is this strange magical
We're gonna see
place?
if you just got concussed.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so that's a 7.
Okay, so anybody who has ever done a concussion test ever doesn't even need to like properly examine Gabbo. They just kind of blink, look at Gabbo, and be like, concussion.
I'll examine him anyways, because I'm a good person.
All right,
Oh,
medicine
goodness.
And I'm worried
check.
about his well-being.
Medicine check.
14.
He's concussed.
Okay, can I do my little lay on hands and give him his 15 points back?
Sure.
Like, do like a little, hey buddy, it's okay, buddy.
Why are there so many of you now?
I like pat his head and give
Gabbo,
him 15 points back.
Gabbo, you're still lightly concussed, but you have your HP back. I'm gonna say for the next hour, you have disadvantage on any roll to do with movement or just
Okay.
not eating shit trying to walk or attack something.
For the next hour?
For the next hour.
Okay.
You'll be fine with the magic helping you, but boy oh boy. Don't go to sleep. As you guys recover from this, you look and you see, other than like the Gabbo indented face print into the dust beyond inside the crevice of the wall, you've made no impact on the wall itself.
Can I take a boomerang?
Sure, show me on your character sheet where it says you have a boomerang.
No, like, I want to take, like, one of those videos where it's, like, the boomerang video.
Using your interplanetary, fourth-dimensional, wall-breaking smartphone, you use this grandiose power that could possibly have given you a solution to this and you use it to record a 4-second boomerang of Gabbo just eating shit into a wall.
No, it's of me with the Gabbo face.
Even better. It's just pointless.
Here, I can make it even better. Like, you know in, like, cartoons when the character just, like, hits a wall and they just, like, slowly peel off? That's what I look like right now.
You are indented.
You're indented.
No, I'm just, like, slowly falling off right now.
So, while this is all happening, Mindy, what's going through your head?
Mindy is sat back and is, well, she's thinking about what the fuck caused that, obviously, but for right now is honestly just letting this go as far as it can to see how far they're going to take it before they try something else. She also did just wake up, so she's probably also, like, wiping the sleep out of her eyes, like, okay, let's wait for this. Let's see where they keep going with this.
So as you guys do this, you recall that you were able to successfully get to the top of the wall, and you would be able to go down from the top to climb back into the wall if you wanted to begin investigating that way. Or we could make this a true 5-footer episode and you guys walked to the base of the wall and just kept throwing Gabbo into a crack for an entire episode.
No, let's adventure. Let's actually try to do something.
Yeah.
That would be crazy if, like, everyone had to wait a month for episode 8 and all episode 8 is throwing Gabbo into the wall crack.
Like we don't even clickbait. It's just, don't click this episode. We're literally just throwing Gabbo into the wall for the entire time.
Do not watch this episode.
Just title it, Using Gabbo as a Football.
I do it again.
Not clickbait. Make sure we put not clickbait all in caps at the end.
Not clickbait, and then Using Gabbo as a Football. Actual question, though. Does this crack go, like, all the way from the top of the wall to the bottom?
You can see from down here, it extends about halfway up the wall.
Damn. Okay. I want to climb it, that's
It's
why.
a massive crack.
Big old crack.
One point, Mindy.
Can I ride my horse vertically up the wall?
What is this, Skyrim?
A Skyrim horse it.
Everyone just stop laughing for a second.
Okay.
Valentine.
Oh no.
You feel as you're trying to think of ways to clamber over this, you hear the calling of the horse that you had saved from the barn in Ravenstone.
Marshall?
You hear the sound of Marshall's calling from within you.
Can he ride vertically?
Holy shit, there's a
Wall?
horse inside of her.
Would you like to use your summon seed?
Yeah.
As you bring this, the rings around your neck begin to glow brightly. As you guys see in a flash of light, Marshall is now standing next to Valentine. But rather than the shape of a horse, Marshall has taken the shape of a mountain goat.
Oh my god! I picked my mic, sorry guys. What? That is so normally crazy. That is so crazy. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna try and ride vertically up the wall.
Valentine, could you please mark off 2 spell slots
Yeah, I can do that.
from the usage of Summon Steed?
Alright, so I have no second level spell slots left.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, paladins.
As you guys...
I still have the rope attached to me. Can I attach it to the mountain goat?
No.
As you go to do it, Marshall just starts eating the rope.
That's attached. We got it.
No, I want to grab his face as he tries to come near. I want to grab his face as he tries to come near and be like, just no.
While
Don't
you're
touch
grabbing my
Don't
face,
touch Marshall.
can I tie the rope around your arm?
Sleight of hand.
Okay.
I'll say while this is all happening, Mindy, as you finally manage to groggily get yourself awake, you guys all watch as the tiny hut behind you disappears into a green puff of smoke as that spell has now ended.
Yeah.
So I got a 23.
You manage to very sneakily attach a rope around Valentine's like shoulder. Valentine, you don't notice this as you're just like trying to shove Gabbo away from you.
Gently, because I'm kind.
Sure.
Once I got it secured, I'll just like step away. Like, all right.
As I'll say, as you step away, Valentine, you then very quickly notice there's a rope attached to Gabbo, and if you follow the rope, it is attached to your shoulder.
I pretend I didn't see it.
Okay. As Marshall is now going to attempt to climb, at your command, is going to attempt to climb the wall. As you
Yes.
can quickly tell, it is not a 90-degree angled wall.
It isn't?
No. You can tell
Marshall?
It is-
Marshall.
it is an 87-degree wall.
Marshall, if Marshall pulls this off, I'm gonna give him a big smooch on his lips.
Marshall just rolled a natural 20.
Yeah!
Yes! Go Marshall, my man!
As Mindy and Ellotte, you guys watch as this steed emanating this holy radiance of a goat with Valentine on its back and Gabbo just kind of dangling there. It begins to and clamber its way up the wall.
Marshall, you dog. What a man. What a horse. The rookie.
Where's the goat?
The legend. The
goat.
runner-up. The rookie.
Oh my
the
God.
legend. Marshall.
As
Ka-chow.
they disappear into the top of the wall, Mindy and Ellotte, how are you guys going to get up top?
You just hear elevator music as Eliote just starts flying upward.
Do you want to grab Mindy?
Can I just grab onto you? I don't know if I can have any other way of getting up there.
Ellotte?
Eliote grows
Silence.
big and then kind of just like picks her up, like, and then
Thank
just
you.
starts flying upwards.
As the elevator music once again begins to play as you're just making your guys' way up there. Eventually, you manage to make it to the top of the wall before Valentine, Marshall, and Gabbo do. As you guys just kind of land, you're just standing there waiting before eventually you hear the stomping of hoof clomps up the side of the wall before you finally see the head of Valentine appear above the wall, followed by the head of Marshall head going as they get to the top of the wall. Marshall looks to you, Valentine, and ducks his head in like a solemn "my work here is done"
I
before
give him a scratch and I give him a kiss.
you give him
Not
a
in the mouth, because
scratch
that's wrong.
and a kiss. He ducks his
Not
head
in the mouth,
down
because that's wrong.
and he vanishes.
Aw. You were a good horse, Marshall. You were such a good horse, Marshall.
It's okay. Out of character, you can just summon him back at any time without using a spell slot.
As you guys are now standing atop the wall, you can see this endless maze of smaller walls dividing up larger sections of the city, followed by trails and passageways of natural labyrinth of giant stone structures you can see spanning out ahead of you, with one center ring in the middle that's all of the paths seem to slowly lead towards. As you continue to look down, you can also distinctly smell now from below the same noxious smell that came from the small fissure gas coming from within the outer layers of the wall.
Can I roll a stink check?
1 point of inspiration for can I roll a stink check?
Oh, sorry, where's the smell coming from? The inside of the city?
It is coming from inside of the city and the outermost layer where you guys are kind of like standing over the lip of.
Alright, I think it's time to just scale down then.
Wow, what good role playing in this role playing game, eh guys?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it. Sorry.
I love playing a role.
So wait, how does
can
this
I-
look again? Sorry. Can I just?
A endless kind of horizon of just the tops of these stone structures that form a labyrinth maze that would have been a city. There are small patches of like outcropped circles that seem to be like different locations throughout the city that might have been significant. But what is the most notable is amongst all of the labyrinths and paths and twists and turns, in the center of the city is a much larger ring, which you did hear from Pya that the creature within this city that has taken rule of Esquil City and of the city behind the walls, that it has carved itself out a den in the center of the city. So, with not a whole lot of intuition, you can quickly piece together what that may be.
Okay, so when you get down...
As you all start coming up with a plan to try and get down off of the wall, you start to feel tremors once again, violently shaking throughout the ground and the walls below you. This one, very violent, as if the entire earth itself is now once again violently shaking, fighting against the very nature of its existence. It feels as if the earth is going to split itself apart, as a continuous rumbling sound can be heard from everywhere, echoing from inside the walls itself. Can I get everyone to please make me a dexterity check with disadvantage?
Rani doesn't have to make one.
Saving throw or
We're
just
flying.
Dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. Yes. I will
you're
say
flying.
Mindy will, because you guys are atop the wall and you have landed. Brian,
Yeah, imagine we probably landed.
I will say Ellotte will auto-succeed because he is flying.
Who said I put her down? I haven't put her down yet.
I said you put her down, that's who.
How dare you, DM? Taking control of my character.
Widowy 1984. No, okay. Is it dexterity saving throw or just a...
It is a
regular check?
dexterity saving throw, yes. Gabbo, I will give you the neutral roll because of your uncanny dodge.
Let's go. Okay.
16, damn. I haven't rolled this good in months.
Anyone who fails, I'm just gonna pick them up.
8.
Okay, then Brian, Ellotte, in that case, if you are going to try and do that, I will have you also make the dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
I got a 25.
Can I just grapple them? Can I roll the grapple?
No, you can make a dexterity check do a dexterity saving throw with
grapple.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage? What the hell? Imposing unfair... In this economy? Well, that's a 4. Because disadvantage. Screw you, DM.
Gabbo, what did you get?
25.
Mindy?
16.
Valentine?
8.
You, Ellotte and Gabbo, you guys managed to stay atop the top lip of this wall. As you are flying, and Gabbo, you just can't fail a dexterity saving throw to save your life. Mindy and Valentine, however, this violent shaking as you are standing too close to the edge of this wall, as you are peering over trying to figure out what is ahead of you, where the gas is coming from. As the violent shaking goes, both of you lose your footing and feel the ground below you leave your feet, as for a second you are midair and immediately feel yourselves beginning to fall. Gabbo, I will give you one action to try and assist this situation. Ellotte, as you rolled a 4 on your dexterity saving throw, I am not going to give you an opportunity to try and assist on the immediate plummet.
Is this like two people are hanging off of a cliff and you have to choose which one to save?
This is not. This is
No,
Gabbo
I
is
can save both.
This is Gabbo reacting to as you guys have just tripped over and are now like backs to the ground falling.
So, first off, neither of us declared that the rope was unattached from either of us.
That is true. You could try to make an athletics checks to try and save Valentine.
And, quick question. Is half of 4 good enough to save Mindy?
No.
Well, what I was gonna do, since I don't have to do anything for Valentine, I was gonna go save Mindy.
Okay.
And I was just gonna like stab my dagger or something into the ground as like an ice pick to like secure myself.
I like the premise.
Yeah.
In practice, though, Valentine, you are wearing your plate mail, right?
I'm a heavy woman. If I fall, there's a lot of force.
Well, here's what we can do. I can try to save both of them, then Elliot, you save me.
Gabbo, how much do you weigh?
Not much.
What is your strength score?
It's an 8, so -1.
Okay. So describe what...
This would all have been avoided if I didn't have disadvantage.
Wow, crazy. Anyway, Gabbo, why don't you describe what is the first action you're going to take? Because I did say you get one action here to try and save someone. So you can reach for Mindy, but you will not be able to place your dagger to help secure yourself. Or you can place the dagger to secure yourself and not go for Mindy.
I'm gonna secure myself.
Okay, so can I get you to roll me an athletics check?
I actually have a bonus to athletics, so this might not go horribly.
I will call this as a neutral roll since you are going to be stabbing the dagger into the rope,
Okay.
like into a notch to try and like help keep the rope secure. I won't give you a disadvantage on this roll. I will give you a neutral roll. Mindy, however, Rani, get ready to make a new character.
Already? What did I even do?
Rani has been silent this entire session. The first time Rani does something, Rani gets punished and is sent tumbling down.
Yeah, it's
like
I'm just gonna not do that shit again.
So I rolled a 15 on the dice, so that'd be a 17.
okay.
Wait, so my 16 failed?
Your
What was it,
16 did fail. You don't need to know what the DC was.
Oh yeah, I guess don't tell me the DC, but that was like...
You can just estimate that it was higher than 16.
I don't trust that 17 is gonna save me with this, so I'm gonna add my 2 inspirations.
So you're gonna bump this up to a 19.
Yes.
Okay. In this situation, since you are trying to save Valentine, I will also give Valentine the ability to try and add their inspiration to help this roll go better.
Yeah, I'll do that. You can have my 3.
Okay, so that's going to bring it up to a
I'm going all
22.
in.
Okay. Gabbo, at first you feel your feet immediately beginning to slip as you feel Valentine begins to fall and their weight just begins to pull you down. As you pull up, quickly whip out a dagger, stab it into the ground to hold on to, and help notch yourself in. You manage to hold yourself up, but you can feel your dagger is beginning to bend a little bit under the weight of you and Valentine's pressure. As you're trying to hold on, but eventually Valentine manages to use this enough time to find enough of a footing hold in the wall itself to help stop the fall pressure, and you guys have managed to stabilize yourselves. Ellotte, I'll say at this time you now react as the three of you watch in horror as Mindy falls. Mindy has immediately begun to fall into the darkness.
Sorry. I'd rather have to save one person than not have saved anybody.
Nah, simple solutions call for simple answers. I stop flying and I fall after.
Oh shit.
So if I'm flying downward at the same speed I'm falling, technically I'm gaining on her.
I will say yes, if you want to like go into a straight downwards flight to try and catch her, we'll do the math here and see at what point you'll catch up with Mindy. Mindy, is there anything you'd like to do to try and save your own life in case this does not work?
A fucking wizard. George, no, I got
Hey
nothing.
man, you are a wizard. You have literally the most wizard spell at your disposal called Slow Fall.
I don't have that.
Yeah,
was
yeah.
That is so fitting that we don't have that.
So-called wizard when they're uneducated.
Okay, prepare for a number of situations. It's not the one where I dramatically fall that quickly.
Yeah, just not the one that you don't expect. Falling.
Except not the one that has to do with heights when you're next to a very tall, giant wall. You weren't prepared for this, eh, Humpty Dumpty?
Anyways, it's do or die time.
Well, typically when you climb up a high wall, you don't abruptly fall off because there's a convenient earthquake, Mr. DM.
You also happen to, be standing on that wall.
Hey guys, there was shaking all throughout the night. There was shaking in the morning. There was visions of shaking. I don't know how this is unexpected.
And you just happen to have my character place her down on the wall, man.
All I'm saying, I saved who I can. All right, I'm not.
And I'm grateful.
I will say, in the time that it took you to react, and by the time eventually you do meet down with Mindy, Mindy is about 3/4 of the way down. by the time you are finally able to meet up with her.
All right. So how far am I before the next 6 seconds transpire? How far away am I from her?
You are currently met with Mindy. You are just at Mindy's level.
In 6 seconds.
It takes about... So after the first 6 seconds, I see how you're trying to play this out.
Mm-hmm.
After the first 6 seconds, Mindy has fallen about a quarter of the wall, and you are at the top. Mindy has then fallen to about the halfway point, and you're at about a third. So by the time Mindy gets down to just about 3/4, you've caught up with them.
The reason why is because I have abilities that let me do bullshit.
As most characters do in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons.
Exactly. Like the typical fighter classic called Action Surge that lets me do bullshit.
I am going to say if you're trying to do this to dash on your descent,
Yes.
I'm not going to allow it. As you don't have an additional way to add more thrust or more propulsion behind you already
I do have
falling
wings.
and flying.
It does have wings.
I'm aware. I've calculated this with you falling and flying at the same time. You are using both.
Tell me the airspeed velocity that I'm currently traveling at. If you calculate it. So-called calculations.
All right.
Brian's like, I'll go bar for bar with your calculations.
All right, then. What is the unleaded?
I did rocket science for fun to calculate the superpower of my one character.
What is the what is the airspeed terminus velocity of an unladen African swallow?
Oh man, no, that's a good reference.
As you guys see this descent, I will say, Ellotte, you will get an attempt here to try to grapple Mindy.
I have so much shit in my arsenal that I'm going to do in this 1 second to guarantee that I physically cannot not grab her and be able to slow
I'm
me.
going to start with letting you know this will be at disadvantage. You're starting
It's
at
okay.
disadvantage.
There is no way that I'm going to fail this. Because A, I'm going to make carry weight a non-issue. Because I'm going to grow a size larger by casting a large on myself. As a trait.
Okay.
So now I'm no longer a size medium, not even a large. I'm giant. And that also increases my reach by 5 feet because I am bigger. Action Surge.
Okay.
And bonus action to activate Frost Rune to give me a +2 to strength and con saves and checks. Okay?
Brian is taking one look at me, flipping me the middle finger, and says,
Yeah, because disadvantage.
And says-
Disadvantage, DM.
"Fuck you trying to push forth the plot of the campaign and stop a faffing session. I'm not letting that
I'm jerking myself off right now and you can't stop me. I'm popping my fat fairy dick on the table. And I'm watching you struggle to suppress the urge to get on your fucking knees, boy.
Keep going, homie.
See, normally I don't support this kind of thing, but this is
This is too funny to not
it's
support.
for my life, so I'm all about it.
I only power game in service of other people. I am the hero
Yeah.
the server needs.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay, so I'll say because of the difference.
So not only do I have advantage on strength checks and saving throws,
So
I
that's-
also have a +2 on strength checks and saving throws. I am a size giant creature, being able to support not only myself, but several other tiny motherfuckers.
Okay, so this is now a neutral roll.
Yes.
I'm gonna put
at
it out
+7.
I will fucking laugh. I will die laughing if the next thing I
Let's
hear
see.
out of your mouth is I rolled a natural 1.
Please don't jinx me, man. Please. I'm trying to save someone's life.
Go for it. Let's see this roll. Actually, wait. No, I have something even better. We have the rolling bot on our Discord server.
You know what? Let's fucking do that.
I
sure.
want to see this.
Let's go balls to the
Okay,
wall.
I'm pulling my phone out to see the live.
Let's go for
Live
it.
feed.
We're
Go.
doing the live.
Right.
This is like the death box from fucking Critical Role.
Brian, I'm going to let you know In this roll, due to just how much you've put into this, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna call this out as a no inspiration roll. You are strictly up to the mercy of your dice at this point. The DC here is a 10, so you have a +7. So all you need to do is not roll a natural one
roll
or
a 2.
Come on, we got this. You got this, man.
1 in 10 chance.
You
So
literally
we're
have a
using
1 in
Avery
10
here?
chance of failing and 9 out of 10 chance of
Just
succeeding.
don't roll a 1 or a 2.
Okay, Brian, I'm gonna ask you to please make your roll to try to save Mindy's life. You need to just not roll a 1 or a 2 on a d20 roll.
All right. I'm gonna do some practice rolls before I
No,
do
no,
the real roll.
no practice rolls.
No, these aren't even gonna be d20s. I'm just gonna be doing coin flips in chats, just to see if the bot works. Okay.
We just
Okay.
determined it works.
Boom, 2. Boom, easy peasy. 13. We did it.
That was
Bingo!
So I feel
Heads,
it was
baby.
So anticlimactic. It's just 13. We did it, and then nothing.
Rolls a
else. It
6
was
with
so
a +7.
anticlimactic.
Okay. So I'll say by the
That's
That's
too
like
low.
Do. Boop, 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 boop. Starts fucking aura farming.
13. Easy. Anyways, what's next?
as you catch Mindy, the two of you get to about, like, you're basically about 100 feet off the ground at this point. Not 100. No, not 100 feet. You're like 20 feet off the ground at this point, as you have had to like slow your velocity to try and like match Mindy's. You get them in line and you catch and you squeeze and you're like, you caught them. You are completely safe. As the two of you now notice around you this dark purplish black fog that you had seen earlier as a fissure from around you. You have managed to save both of your lives as you immediately feel your spell begins to fail after you have slowed yourselves down. Your enlarge reduce spell fails. Your frost rune magic fails on you as you immediately shrink down to your normal form, and the two of you fall, I'll say only 10 feet, so it's only going to be a d6 of bludgeoning damage each. So that's 4 damage to each of you. As the two of you tumble...
I hit the perfect input counter, Royal Guard.
You did. You managed to save yours and Mindy's life, but as you hit it and you are now in this fog around you, you find something about your magic just stopped working. As you've hit the ground, you guys scrape your hands and knees on the concrete below as you kind of clatter to a stop. Mindy, you, in shock, kind of like, oh, okay. And you sit up and you see, for like a second ago, Ellotte was huge, and now all of a second he is tiny again.
I am small.
I will let you guys know this is dim light, and for you dark vision folk, this is magical darkness at dim light. So, you currently cannot see very far from each other, but you are close enough that you can see each other.
So no magic.
So no head.
I was just sure. Yes.
Brian, 1 point of inspiration.
But did I also get another one for I forget how much inspiration I got there. I was kind of in my own world.
As well as I also, for that entire monologuing session of you doing the whole fairy dick on the table joke, I'm just gonna give you a flat 10 for that.
The hell.
So Brian is now
The villain monologue to save an ally.
Brian
I'm
now
not the
has
good guy.
a lot of inspiration.
I only have 10.
That's wild. He was in the negatives this whole fucking time. Man, you didn't even succeed. You succeeded by enough that I can't even use that -1 against you. Wild.
I had a -1.
Anyway, as you guys do this, Valentine and Gabbo, you guys don't hear anything from the bottom. other than you
There
saw
was no splat.
Ellotte get really big,
It's no splash.
and then they disappeared into the darkness below.
Well, I think it's safe to say that they're dead.
They're dead! No!
You hear the faint sound of an aura farming song.
The Aerosmith.
Yeah.
That must be how they sound when they die.
Valentine's crying. Like, bawling. Thinking her friends just died. Friends.
Never really liked those people.
In quotes.
Would
friends.
Mindy or Ellotte like to shout up to the top and say, "Hey, we're alive"?
Nah. I'm just gonna fly upwards and be like, Mindy, stay here. I'll inform them.
I cast message and tell them. Oh, sorry, I can't.
Yeah, no.
Actually, no.
magic's
Just
kinda weird
just
here.
wait. Ellotte, you begin to fly up. Ellotte, Mindy, as you
I do nothing because I'm a wizard who only casts magic.
as you cast as you cast message, you don't feel your spell fails. As you cast message, you speak out whatever you were going to say, but all of a sudden you are hit with this intense wave of just volume as these voices begin to echo in your head of your own message in a distorted world, echoing back towards you before they all stop and you hear in your head, "I know where you are."
Even better.
Does Elliot see anything wrong with Mindy?
I just tell you, I'm like, so I tried casting message, and now as someone knows, I'm here now. So
I was actually going to say, before you managed to get that off, I was going to say, Mindy, could you please make me a wisdom save?
13, so I fail.
13, you're actually fine.
Oh.
Don't assume you know my DCs.
Fuck, it's the hard, man.
I know my game. You don't know my game. You don't know what game we're playing. How do you know we're not playing Savage Worlds here?
I wish I was playing Savage Worlds. My chance of failure wouldn't be this high then.
You find yourself short of breath for a few minutes. Enough time for Ellotte to like fly up a bit, but then turn and like kind of see your silhouette of you just kind of standing there in the shadow. You don't manage to immediately communicate. It takes a few minutes before you're finally able to talk. But you don't find yourself racking with any pain after like the volume dies down. You're like find your hearing is kind of just distorted for a few seconds, like if somebody blasted like subwoofers in both of your ears at absolute max volume. You just kind of find yourself with like ringing in your ears for a few minutes. But otherwise, you seem to be fine. Ellotte, as you begin to fly up, I'll give you the chance here. You notice back behind you as Mindy begins to kind of like rack their head in a little bit of pain from what you can see as them just kind of not moving. Their hands are by their ears as you can't fully see what is happening if something is attacking them, but you can see like their silhouette is like not in like a calm position. As you look, Mindy is trying to communicate, but just like between a shortness of breath, it's almost like when you recognize like when you get winded, you're not able to speak. Something has like temporarily deafened or muted Mindy.
Elliot's like hovering in front of your face, more or less, Mindy, as he's trying to figure out what's going on with you before he heads off to check in with the other.
Yeah, I think once she like catches her breath, she just explains that. Well, first that the out of breathness thing, and then also that I went to go cast magic, message. The message spell got interrupted. And basically heard a voice in my head that said, I know where you are. So that message just didn't work. That magic isn't reliable here.
Fuck. It's gonna be trouble. I don't think I can fly you up. Not when I'm not big. How far up is the fog, by the way? Like,
The fog, from what you can tell, as you guys were falling, it was right about the time you guys hit like the 2/3 to like 3/4 ish range of the total height of the wall that you started to notice the fog was coming up from. It is a pretty...
and the wall is...
about 330 feet.
Yeah, so that's roughly
Oh, yeah.
150 feet that I would need to go up before I am out of there.
Message would not have gone past that.
Yeah, no.
So, are you going to fly up to see where the fog ends?
I am going to fly... Like, I'm going to hand Mindy the rope, obviously. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to fly up, see how far I can get. If I don't break, which I don't, because it's, you said 150 feet to at least even attempt breaking it. Or you said either that or
It's about...
3/4.
It's closer to about 2/3. So it's right about around when you hit the 100-foot range. That is when the fog begins to, like, fade out.
So, with my sort of intuition... Can I roll intuition?
Okay. I don't see intuition on the character sheet, but sure.
Yeah, there is no intuition check. But if I were to target a point outside of the fog, the magic would still be interrupted. Just from my general feeling of how
Give me an
my fairy
intelligence.
magic.
Give me an intelligence check.
I love intelligence. I am rolling a smart check. 17.
You can get a feeling that yes. If you were to cast something that would be a target, that would be targeted outside of the range of the fog, you being in the fog might be the more primary source of the disruptance of magic.
So, with me only being able to get so far out of the fog,
I will actually... I'll give you something else on that 17. You also recognize that from your time in your descent, because you had begun your spell before hitting the fog, it wasn't as soon as you hit the fog, your magic faded. There was a little bit of time from your spell that was casted from outside of the fog. During your fall through the fog, that effectively your magic was holding strong for a bit, and then it eventually faded.
I see. Okay. So, Mindy is not in a safe place. I, in good conscience, cannot leave her there without her most likely getting jumped and killed.
Yeah.
So, I will reach into my pack. I am going to get a tinderbox. I am going to attach to an arrowhead. I'm going to, break it off, and then I'm going to attach a little bit of cloth. I'm going to break off one of the arrowheads, or at least take off the arrowhead, and then wrap cloth around it, soak it in some lighter fluid, and then I am going to light that on fire.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot it straight up
Okay.
with my short bow.
What is the range on the short bow? What is the disadvantage range?
It is, if I am correct, 200 feet.
Okay.
No, 320 feet. My bad.
Okay. So then we'll say as you fire it, we're going to transition our scene as we follow the arrow as it makes its flight up through the fog and eventually hitting out. Mindy and Ellotte, you guys watch as the flame from your arrow just disappears above you. Gabbo and Valentine, as you guys are just kind of panicking, oh my god, they're dead, they're gone, we're never going to see these people again.
I'm not panicking, by the way. I'm calm.
Valentine's panicking, I'll say. Gabbo is fine. Valentine, what would
I
you...
just before anything happens, I want to just do a little scene. It's like it'll be really quick. I need to move away because it might be loud. I'm gonna grab Gabbo by his shoulder. I'm gonna shake him like, "We're the only ones left alive. We're the only ones left alive." And I'm gonna cry, and I'm just gonna grab Gabbo and like shake him, like a little bobblehead, and I'm gonna cry, and just be like, "We're the only ones left alive. We have to avenge them. We have to avenge them."
As you guys are doing this,
I'm like
you
snotting and crying.
You see this arrow flies up.
But before it happens,
Okay.
I'm going to try something.
Go for it.
I want a persuasion just being like, you know what? Maybe it's a good thing.
I'll say I'm not going to call a roll for that. That's just role playing.
Okay. See, I wanted to try and like convince.
I'm gonna give you a
You can
hug,
also do
man.
that by
I'm gonna give you a hug for saving me.
using your role
I
playing
hug
skills.
Gabbo.
Good job. As you tenderly hug Gabbo, you kind of squeeze him for a second. Gabbo is like faced away from the wall. As Valentine, you just watch as an arrow, a flaming arrow kind of hits up, peaks just below the base of the wall, and begins to plummet straight back down.
Oh. I like put Gabbo down. Whoopsies. They might be alive.
Ellotte,
Oh.
what is your attacking modifier with the bow?
It is a measly +7, I think.
So here's what I'm gonna do. You've already shot at the disadvantage range. I'm gonna do this with triple disadvantage. If I manage to hit either your or Mindy's armor class, you're gonna get hit by the arrow. It's very unlikely you will, as I'm doing this with triple disadvantage.
Nat 20. 3 nat 20s. 3.
Can I just kill myself?
It's just a flame. It's an arrow that's on fire. It's gonna do a base arrow damage.
It doesn't even have an arrowhead on it.
It is a natural 1. So the two of you are just standing there after like you've shot the arrow up. You've like lit this. You've like gotten yourselves together like maybe a little campfire or something. Just something to like get yourselves going up in here to try and maybe give yourselves light. And we'll say for comedy purposes, you've been struggling to light this fire, as like something about your tinderbox is going, and you guys are like, "Fuck, what are we gonna do?" As you guys just see the arrow lands dead center into this little pit of wood that you guys have collected. And it...
That's awesome.
And then I instantly put it out because why would we give our location away?
Actually, wait, no, we can't.
Stupid, Elliot, stupid.
Now we still can't see. As the party is left split, down in the darkness and above in the heavens, this is where we're going to leave our heroes today. Holy hell. I cannot believe the DM almost killed off Mindy. It was absolutely wild. Nobody saw that coming. It was Oh, wait. Yes, I can, because I'm the DM. Anyway, huge thank yous to everyone in the podcast who put in all of the hard work to give you guys another great episode. Nick, our editor, Belle, our music producer, Rani, our social media coordinator, Laura, our Twitter manager, and of course, Brian for once again showing up and helping us record. Thank you very much for listening to episode 8 of Dungeons and Dumbness. We're really close to our 10th episode, and who knows what will happen next. We appreciate every listen that we've gotten, whether it's on YouTube or on Spotify. We love just getting the chance to invite you all in, play with us, and welcome you into the campaign. If you're interested in seeing some more behind-the-scenes shenanigans, go check out the social media pages. You know, there's a couple links in the description box. They'll take you right there. Just go click on them. Don't worry about it. And be sure to set your calendars for August, because episode 9 will be out soon, and who knows, someone might come close to death's door on that one too.